All right, thanks everybody. Thanks for coming out here today on a eagerly anticipated announcement. We know that spring has indeed sprung. And besides sunshine and March Madness, it's also the season when we get out and fix these potholes that are left behind after the winter season. So the Roads Division of the Public Works Department fills potholes all around the year as they come in and they're reported to us. But every year they launch a Blitz in the months of March and April to patch every pothole they can find. And you see there's plenty of them. Now, look at this. Big progress since last year. Fiscal year 2015, our crews patched just under an astonishing 172,000 potholes. Who knew? And that's more than 3 times the number that they patched the year before. 85% of those were patched during the 2-month blitz of March and April. So every year we depend on citizens to help during the blitz by reporting potholes they encounter while traveling on our roadways throughout the city. So this year we're introducing a few new ways that citizens can report potholes without having to wait on hold on the telephone. The first is to use Twitter. So we have a new Twitter hashtag. It's hashtag 502pothole. As regular Twitter users know, that means in any tweet, typing the pound or number sign followed by 502 pothole. Then include the address or intersection where the pothole is located. The folks at MetroCall who are here with us today, and we appreciate them, will monitor the 502 pothole hashtag and pass the information on to Public Works so the pothole will be filled. The second new tool is an easy-to-use pothole reporting form that you can find at the top of the city's user-friendly, award-winning webpage, LouisvilleKY.gov. Just go there, LouisvilleKY.gov, and then click on the Report a Pothole link. Fill in the location information, and you're done. Once again, MetroCall will pass the information on immediately to Public Works. We also have the 311 app. If you load the app, take a picture, it uploads automatically, then your work order goes out that way. And if you prefer, you can still use the good old-fashioned telephone to call MetroCall at 311 to report potholes. But these new tools that I just talked about before here are designed so that you don't have to use the phone and then wait while you're on hold if there's an excessive amount of traffic through MetroCall. So this is just all part of our continuing effort to make the city easier to do business with. Now, to show you how easy this is, I'm going to use Twitter to report the pothole right in front of us. If you will look over my right shoulder, you will see a pothole. And it's not the only pothole in town. Yeah, be sure to get a close-up of that pothole now. Then I am going to go to Twitter. Go on to Twitter, right here. Proof on my phone. And I have entered in the location of the offending pothole. Now all I will do is tweet this out. It's being monitored by our top-notch staff at MetroCall and Public Works. And no doubt there will be someone on the scene to fix this pothole before you know it. We pride ourselves on quick service. Okay? So that's easy. Anybody can do that. Now, let's wait and see how long it takes. But I want to talk a little bit about the big spike in potholes that we had last year and the kind of season that we're having so far this year. As I said earlier, we had 3 times as many potholes last year than the year before that. Now, when you think back about last year, the main reason for that was the weather, obviously. So in addition to the repeated freeze-thaw cycles that caused potholes, we had snow events that required more plowing because of the heavier snow. And while we like to have the plows out because they're good at removing snow, they also scrape across any weaknesses in the road surface and obviously put them out, and sometimes that's how potholes get started. The good news about this year's weather, we had less extensive snow events that required less plowing, and that means less wear and tear on the roads and our snow plows as well. On top of that, with the help of Metro Council, we paved a lot more roads over the past year. In 2015, we paved over 80 miles of roadway, more than 3 times what we've done the previous year. Lots of folks obviously are concerned about the shape of our roads. We are too. We're finally getting some funds to pave more roadways, and we're going to continue to do that. So more roads were in better shape going into the last season as well, then we had the better weather. The result, predictably, is far fewer potholes this year. Citizens should feel good about that. After patching nearly 172,000 potholes last year, we're on pace to end the current fiscal year at approximately 60,000 potholes. It's amazing. That's a big improvement, but we still need all of our citizens' help making sure we patch each and every one of these potholes. So make sure to report potholes by using the hashtag 502pothole or the pothole reporting form at louisvilleky.gov. Okay. I anticipate any moment we will have a pothole crew here. We have arguably the best pothole people in the entire country. Now you can see why. Last year we got a lot of practice filling potholes. So this year they've got their A game ready to go. Metro Call is monitoring, Public Works is monitoring, and I would be really surprised if they didn't show up real soon. Real soon.
I want Chris to just get on camera and tell me what he just said.
Chris, come on over here. Chris is one of our top-notch Metro employee colleagues.
Yeah.
Chris, take it away.
I told him that we have the most compassionate pothole fillers in the world.
Yes, yeah, thank you. And we're a compassionate city, and that extends to every citizen service we provide. Here we go, right here. Who knew these guys would be showing up at this time? They got their game faces on. Safety first. Public Works on the game. All right, while they get ready to do their potholes, do we have any questions from the media? Yeah, we're in good shape. You know, we're about 1/3 of last year, and our guys with Public Works are tremendously versatile. And really, whether it's removing snow, filling potholes, various Public Works things, streets, they're great. So they're really cross-functionally trained and doing a real nice job, and you'll see that here in a second. So we're in good shape. We just need our citizens to call and report them. You don't think this is average right here? Vanessa Burns runs our Public Works department. She is also full of data. So Vanessa, take it away.
Thank you. You know, we're hopeful that we'll be able to get to all the potholes that we are reporting, but we are doing two things. We're going to respond to calls that come in either through Twitter or through 311, but preferably through Twitter and the other ones. But we were also concurrently, we've been doing it by grid. So that's the other thing that we're doing. So we're hopeful that as a result of the fact that we are using, Jeff Brown is our assistant director for roads, that we'll be in a position between the work orders that are requests that we get from the phone or from Twitter, and as well as doing it by grid, which we've been doing. So we're hopeful that we'll get to as many, but we do need our residents to do the best job and report them if they have not seen them fixed.
Is it 2 days to respond?
During the Blitz, it's probably 3 days because we end up with a lot more requests for service. But we make every effort to try to respond within 2 days. But because of the amount, one of the things that did occur is our roads division that did work 410s are now working 8-5 for the period of the pothole Blitz. Jeff, do you have anything to say? Yeah, okay.
All right, well, thanks for coming out. And if you want to see a real-time pothole being filled, this is your lucky day. Thanks, everybody.
This has been a Metro TV production, a public service of Louisville Metro government.